everybody, and welcome to Candleman Part 1, an indie horror game that reminded me a lot of Little Nightmares. And I found this on the PlayStation Store for a discount, and I figured why not actually jump into this game because it looks really good actually for the photographs as well as the gameplay videos. And I was very curious because I am actually a big fan of the Little Nightmares series. And with this indie game being inspired by that idea, I'm hoping that it'll be a very fun, relaxing, spooky little gameplay for us. It's about 4 hours for the game, so it should be about 2 videos. But we'll jump right in and just see how the game goes. Aside from that, I'd like to thank you guys ahead of time for always watching my videos and following and subscribing to my Twitch channel. For those of you who subscribe to my Twitch channel, on the top right has helped me to financially improve and provide for the future equipment that I do to these videos. And for those of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you for that because it helps me to grow and inspire me and motivate me to continue going on. Alright, well let's jump right into Candleman. Let's turn this off on the top right corner. I have not messed with any of the settings right now, but we're just going to take a quick look to see what it's like. I am using the wrong controller. I just got done doing Mirror's Edge, so... looks as though we cannot... looks like we got burn and jump and then just move. So it's actually very simple controls. You know, it doesn't look like we have any access to anything about any of the music or the SFX, so hopefully the volume will maintain its balance throughout the gameplay. Why does the candle burn? Well, I don't know. Actually, why does a candle burn? Oh, I guess it might be a chapter. A little candle went to and from. I don't know why they use the word fro. Like, I don't understand what the terminology of fro really is supposed to mean, but I say to and from. I'm pretty sure that that's what it means.
A little candle burns.
Little candle burning.
He looks at himself curiously. Why do I burn?
Just gonna shrink this thing in the corner.
Am I different?
There we go, nice and even. Yeah, I don't really know too much about this game. It is a blind playthrough after all, so we'll just have to kind of see how it goes. Looks very creepy. Ooh. Wish that I can turn the buttons a little differently and rather than spark to a flame. I like the little notification sound, like sounded a little gemstony. The limit. Run out of wax. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, I have a limitation to how many lives I have. Well, we gotta be careful then. We don't wanna die. So how do I get more wax? I wonder how I get some more wax. I need more wax. I don't want to die again. I like these little noises that it makes. Ah, 2 candles. So how do I replenish my wax? I want to replenish some wax. Oh well. I'll try to conserve my wax. Sorry guys, it seems like wax is gonna be the word of the day today. Hey, looks like there's a little lid right here. And it looks as though we need to come across, but how do I get that to move? Guess we'll find out a little later. Hopefully I don't die along the way. Uh-oh, my wax is getting low, see? Maybe if I can pick some of it up? I would like to pick up some of my wax. Well, we got 4. The little candle went to and fro. Well, it seems that there's 4 other candles that we could have lit up, but I didn't get any. Why does the candle burn? His tender flame shone through the dark. I wonder how many chapters this game is. It will help me to kind of know where the well, seems like we have some dark spots on the ground now. We'll try to stay in the light. I love these little notification sounds. It's actually kind of making me want to actually change my alert sounds for the Twitch whenever people cheer. It's a nice little sound. Might actually try to capture one of these noises so I can actually record it and put it as one of my audio for my notifications. It's really nice. Gotta be careful, we don't want to fall. Yeah, that one. Oh, we got a teeter-totter. Teeter-totter time. Well, that ain't gonna help. Gonna have to go really far down. There we go. Ah, I did not make it. Oh, so you can use the right trigger. You don't have to use the other button. The square or the triangle, you can just use right trigger. Aha. There we go. Nice and well lit. Good thing we have a pretty good jump. Very spooky. Very spooky. Trying to conserve as much of it as I can. I cannot really see right there. Oh, there's one more. Aha, it's up there. But, actually, you know what? I might be able to make that jump. Yeah. I can make that jump. Except I can't make that one. Oh no. Oh no. 9 lives, so you have like 10 tries per level. Seems like it saves the progress of all of your little candle things. So that's nice to know. I don't have to redo it all. I'll try to see if I can get that last candle. I don't know what the significance of it is. It's probably just like, you know, completion, like, you know, Spyro's completion. Like, you know, gathering gems and, you know, all the little tasks that they have in the game. There we go, spread the light. Light all the candles in a level. Hey, awesome. So how do I get this one to move? I gotta get this one to move. Maybe we have to jump above. Aha! I can see it. Trying not to run out of candle wax. And his tender flames shone through the dark. A path before him, cold and stark. I like the little rhymes. Alone he wandered the shivering decks. Little Candleman and his little wax. I made that up on my own. Very nice. Very nice. I imagine that there's gotta be like some kind of monsters or something, right? Maybe it's just a pure platformer, who knows? We'll find out. Uh-oh. That one looks a little dangerous over there. I don't know about going over there just yet. Very nice. We have 6 more candles to light up. Scary, scary monsters. Where are you? Very dark and creepy in here. This one we're gonna have to wait until it turns over. No, the chain almost killed me. Oh no. This one, gotta be careful. Ooh. I got this. Aha. I cannot see. Kinda wish that I could use the light a little more often. Would be nice. It's okay, we'll manage. Oh no. I died. Oh no, I died. Good thing I started right here though. I think our candle wax actually comes back a little bit every time we die. Maybe it fully restores or something. Ooh, I barely almost made that. No, definitely not. Oh no. Hey, I wasn't even touching it. Little butthole. Can't see down there. Ah, no. 7 lives left. So, does our candle, like, get shorter only in the animation when we lose our lives, or does our candle wax also on the character actively lose candle wax as well every time we die? But I went as fast as I could. I did. I went as fast as I could. Is there like a running button? Let's find out. Is there a running button? Jump, burn, and move. That's it. Just gotta be timed. I'll definitely wait. You know what? I wonder if more candle wax means like less speed, and less candle wax means more speed. You know, maybe that's how it goes. Well, this one I would assume you want to get on top of the barrel. Oh. Ah. I don't know why I'm even going after this other candle. I'm pretty sure I didn't even get all the other ones. I would have noticed. Oh, god damn it, I almost had it. I tried jumping to see if I can stall off how much I was kind of shimming over to the left side. Oh, see, I made it. Ah, there was two more, and I missed it. I don't know where they were. Alone he wandered the shivering decks, and yet little candle wax failed to find the rest of his fellow wax. I don't know how to come up with a different rhyme. At last he reached the grand iron gate. Where to, he will find his fate. Oh. Oh, god damn it, I almost fell. Very, very dark in here. Well, I need to kind of like get up there. I don't know how to... Still haven't figured out how to operate the, you know, the lid. The lid thing. I don't know how to operate the lid thing. There's a lid right here and I don't know how to do that. Huh. Maybe we'll figure it out later. Okay, we have 3 candles. I know that there's one back there, but it was on a higher water elevation and I still don't know how to get over there. In fact, there's lots of candles. Hey, look! It got nice and bright all of a sudden. It's like the sunlight comes out. Sure gets really dark when it gets dark, that's for sure. Oh yeah. I think I made it. Aha, very nice. Little candle wax. Shine, shine through the darkness at night. My candle wax is almost empty. I am running super low on it. Very nice. We only have 4 more to go. Well, technically 3, because I left one back there. In fact, I probably left 2 of them back there, so probably only 2 of them left. Hey look, there's 2 right here. We got 1. And we got the 2nd. And now what's this? Oh, circle, triangle, square, square. I like these little whimsical noises that this game is doing. Very whimsically. I like it. I know that some areas in this game are supposed to be quite bright, so we don't have to always worry about the darkness, thank God.
Captivated by an illuminated new world, he wonders what has brought the abandoned ship back to life.
Oh, very pretty. Look at the little flowers.
And what mysteriousness lights the way ahead.
Do tell, because I actually am curious to know. I missed a couple. Chapter 2. I mean, like, so far, I love the music. I think the music and the sound effects in the game are beautiful. I love it. I think it's really good. As for a platformer, it's very simple. Seems a lot like a Little Nightmares. However, I'm kind of curious to know how much different the game is going to become as each chapter moves forward. You know, if it's going to be the same kind of game, or if it's going to... I mean, it's only 4 hours long, so I don't imagine it's going to be too long, you know, of an experience. But, you know, so far, I don't mind it. It's a pretty good game. I think they did a very brilliant job on so far, like, how the game feels. If it had some monsters or something like that, I can definitely see that definitely being a good thing. Although we'll see what Candleman's like. I'm not really sure what to expect of Candleman. But so far, it's enjoyable. It only cost me a couple dollars, and that's actually quite fair to be asking for a price on a game like this. So how do I get that one up there? Ah, I see it comes down. I love the scenery though, it's very beautiful. They did an excellent job on the scenery. It's just so whimsical. It's almost like a little fantasy Harry Potter kind of feel. Little Candleman, little nightmares. I dig it a little bit. I don't know if our goal is only just to light candles in this game, but if it is just the case of only lighting candles, well, at least it's a little cute, short little platformer game. I imagine they've got to have some kind of difficulty. Oh, I almost made it. Aha. Aha, very nice. I like the fact that we can do this little floating thing. That's actually pretty funny. Hey, 9 candles, not too shabby. I'm doing pretty good. Hey, I missed one. What? I missed a candle. No. Where was it? It must have been back at like when the books all started. Yeah, it's actually very smooth, honestly. I'm actually quite impressed that they did a very smooth job on the platforming experience. It's not too bad. I actually think it's pretty fun for the most part. You know, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that it's definitely #1 kind of game so far. I mean, I don't know what else to expect out of Candleman besides the whole go light some candles and, you know, get different kinds of scenery in the game. Don't know what else to expect out of it, because, you know, and it's not like I've seen anybody ever play it or ever talk about this game, you know? But it's, I mean, that's why it's a one, you know, indie horror game, 4 hours, you know, we'll see how far I decide to go. You know, maybe I might just make it a one-shot take, who knows? We'll see what happens. These games are pretty short usually for the most part, so I can appreciate the shortness of it. I like these little magical, mystical little ways of how we kind of guide ourselves through the game. I'm not really sure what our objective is in the game, besides lighting candles and trying to stay alive. Ah, I did not miss one yet. Only one more candle to go in this level. And, hopefully I find the last... Aha, it's right there. I made it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Page Master. Page Master felt a little bit like this too. We have all the candles. All the candles we could ever want. Oh, Mr. Candleman is going to a lighthouse. He wants to light the beacon up there, maybe. Perhaps he's trying to signal the king candle.
In the distance, he makes a decision.
He's like, I get a nice, bubbly feeling. Oh, he wants to be a tall, beautiful candle.
Could illuminate the dark night.
So he wants to become one with the lighthouse so he can become King Candle. We will become the King Candle, the Elden Lord. I'm just kidding, not the Elden Lord. And his ominous lighthouse burned ever so strong. The darkened world began to glow. This darkened world began to glow. And so forth, little Candleman who wishes to be tall and strong. Off he go. Good thing I can be pretty quick with this whole platforming experience. I can be very fast with it, actually. Oh no! Perhaps a little too fast. Maybe a little slower so I can stay alive. Oh no, I have to go all the way back here. Oh. Damn it. Good thing I don't have to light any more candles. When I have to die, I have to light candles less each time. Shoot, I can easily speedrun a game like this, oh yeah. Super easy. I'm gonna wait until the mystical wind blows again. Or else Mr. Candleman will meet his fall, losing his wax. And he will never be so tall. Ever. Let's go to the left. I am a pro. Oh yeah. Too bad the other candle wax friends do not talk or have anything to say to me. I'm the only living one. But I light their beacons. Oh, I could actually try to get up there. You know what? Let's actually try it. Although I might have to do it on the other one that's closer down there. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get over there. Let's try pushing this one over behind us. Maybe that will give us a way up there. It's about to stop blowing. Well, I imagine this one's gotta go this way. And then, what would the other one take us to? I wonder. Very nice. But how do I get back down? Aha! So we gotta go to the right now. You can do it, little man, go! You got this, little man. You're gonna become Big Candleman soon. No, go this way. It's so adorable. Oh my god, this game is too adorable. Whoever thought that a little candle wax would actually be quite cute. Make like a good little children's story. Mystical, magical, flying through the air. Off we go. This way? Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. No! Holy crud, I almost died. Oh, I didn't get all the candles. I don't know what the significance of getting all the candles would be anyway.
Safe with the light by his side, he approaches the ship.
Let's find out how many chapters are in Candleman,
Strange
actually.
and dark noises fill the air, but the little candle presses on.
So Candleman is chapter 9. No, chapter 12. There's 12 chapters. Because there's something called the Lost Light chapter 10, Lost Light chapter 11 and 12, but it seems like there's 9 chapters and then there's something called the Lost chapters. Interesting. At least they're very short, all the chapters. The brave little candle marched aft to the rear. Wonder if he's going to be the big Candleman at the end. It is very dark in here. It is very, very dark in here. I cannot even see. I could easily die in here. Oh yeah. Because the devil. I have 9 lives. I've become shorter. Not good. I'll probably just say that this might end up being a one-shot take. Although, who knows, maybe I might feel up to doing a part 2 and finishing it if I feel a little handlesome. Are you guys feeling very candlesome? Maybe a little candle waxy? Can you get down with the wax? Sure is damn dark in this room though. What's this? Well, whatever it is, it doesn't do anything. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Oh, I almost barely. Oh, I actually made it. Thank God. I wonder if these are considered checkpoints or something like that. Maybe it's like checkpoints. I don't know what the significance of getting every candle wax is. Every candle lit. Besides an achievement. I don't imagine it has an impact on the story. But we have 10, all the waxes on this one. Very nice. Careful now, Mr. Candleman. You might get burned. Definitely gotta be careful in here. Oh my. We gotta be very careful in here. There's a lot of heat going on. No. I got shorter. I'm going to become a midget. Ooh, that's really hot. That's a hot tamale. Oh baby, just turning up the heat in here. Oh my. Gotta be careful right now. It's very hot. We might want to hurry. Aha! See, I am a professional. Very professional. Come on. Go to the other side. Aha! The brave little candle marched aft to the rear. What the hell does aft mean? Surprisingly absent of all signs of fear. Forcefully turning the grand iron gate, the rudder failed to stop his quest. Ooh. What rudder? You talking about the boat? Are we gonna go to the boat's rudder? Hey look, I'm in the captain's quarter. And who's riding thy boat? Who sails this ship? Surely not me. Well, turn the other way, why don't you? Go this way. Turn around. Yes, push thy thing. Hey look, we can actually go light a candle over here. No, 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 don't go that way. No, 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 go this way. Aha! We must hurry before we get smushed. We have 4 more candles to light up. You can kind of see a little bit of them. There's one. We have a second. And we have a third. Oh, so the big one is different from the little one. So the big one's kind of like a checkpoint in a sense. We shall turn this way and see where it takes us. Perhaps we can continue turning and tilt the map a little bit. There we go. We should probably go get this candle wax right here. Very nice. Oh, I see. Okay, well if it turns off, well it's kind of fast when it turns back on. A little too fast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wonder if I can like kind of measure it right in the middle. Perhaps that will be the way to do it. Well, it's in the middle right now, so that's good enough with me. We have turned something on. Kind of. Oh, I get it. It's a password. Aha. So we want to go back and go see what the password was, because I completely missed the idea of what the password was. Should have memorized it when I had the chance. So this one is A W Shuriken. AW Shuriken. Okay, let me see. We're gonna go AW Shuriken. And we need to move the chains out of the way. Let's go. Wait a second. I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. Yeah, we gotta turn it over. Push, little man, push. You got this, little man. There you go. That's the way you do it. I'm trying to see. I can't see much. Okay, there's the W. Don't see. Aha! We have all the candles achieved. Now we must go back to AW Shuriken. Chains look like they're about to touch me. Very hot. We have A. We almost have W. Run, little man, run! We have W. And now we just need the shuriken. The shuriken is the last one. And that means we have to turn the ship a little bit back to balance. And then we'll have shuriken. Push, little man, push. The other way. Keep on pushing. A little bit more, because I'm looking at the right side. I'm trying to watch that a little balancy thingy bobber. Okay, that's good enough right there. Actually, you know what? There's a little bit of flame coming out of there, so let's push it a little bit more. Yeah, right about there. That's good enough. Now we go get our shuriken. It's very, very hot. Very dangerous for a candle to be up in here. We have opened a very big door. How tall are these creatures? Or the people that live here? That inhabit this planet? Because this is one big freaking door for a tiny little walkway like that. I noticed that this candle wax is like kind of getting shorter on the other candles that I've lit up. Very good, bravo. Forcefully turning the grand iron gate, he came closer and closer to turning his fate. Little candle. The rudder failed to stop his quest, so we're gonna go to a rudder now. Oh, this is different. This is very like almost a third-person view top. Now it goes back to overhead. Uh-oh. Look at all that fire down there. That's too much. That's too hot. It's too dangerous. This is a very dangerous environment for me. I don't know how comfortable I feel being a candle in here. This is like hazard pay right here. Almost died. We have 4 candles lit. I fell. God damn it. I got shorter. Every time I die, I get shorter. But at least we don't have to go back and light those candles anymore. We can continue forward. It is very too hot to handle in here. Candleman could be very much incinerated to being nothing more than candle holder. Uh-oh. Aha, so we did kind of have to come back up here because we missed a candle. There we go. We have to save our brethren. Light the beacons, light the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why the hell am I here? I'm gonna die! Oh, shoot. Ooh, there's some scary stuff. That's the only thing that is scary, is being a candle in a boiler room, nonetheless. I'm gonna die. I can't see. Where is the candle? Why is it here? Why are you here, my brethren? You are crazy. You are an adrenaline junkie. How the hell would you want to stand there? I cannot see. I have to slow burst. There we go. Very nice. Wait a second. Right here, right here, right here. Yeah. Oh no! Shit. I fell through the crevice. Good thing I had a nice little save point right there. Aha! Now, oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. I can't see. Maybe we should go back a little. We need to go left. I can't see. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, shite. Hey. Wait, I thought that was the save. I mean, I thought that was the portal. Oh, you fooled me. What the hell? I thought that was the portal. It was a whirlpool. We need to go right. What kind of crazy candle would go on a quest like this? You're out of your mind. If he could talk, I would have some words to say to him. I cannot see. I cannot see. Why is it so goddamn dark in here? I'm running low on wax. We are going to get incinerated over there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Screw you. Oh no. Oh. No. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh ho 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 ho. I am alive. I light my beacon strong. I live. The rudder failed to stop his quest. Led by fate, Chapter 1, 2, 3. The lighthouse beyond is his heart's true test. Why are you on this journey? Chapter 4, The World Beyond. Children of the Night Glow in each stride. Huh. Children of the Night Glow. You mean like flowers? Is that what you're talking about? Like little flowers that like to light up at night? Oh,
with the abandoned ship behind him, the little candle goes forth towards the lighthouse.
I like these little whimsical adventures that these games like to do. Even as simple as a game as this.
Land awaits up ahead, lush and full of wonders. But beware the dangers that lie hidden beneath its beauty.
What do you mean dangers? What dangers? What kind of dangers are we talking about here? Why is it so goddamn dark? I can't see nothing. And I like this. Please tell me I can light something. I have light. I can see. Very nice. I don't imagine that it even really matters if I light all the candles besides the ones I need to see. So beautiful. Perhaps I should touch it. Maybe. It does have the same little, whimsical kind of feel of Smushy Come Home, doesn't it? Just like another Crab's Treasure and a couple other games I could play. I have a couple other games that give me the reminder of Smushy Come Home. One of these days we'll definitely come around to them. You know? I really enjoy these games a lot. It's a nice little breath of fresh air from all of the scary games that we do on a regular basis and all the intense games that we do. So sometimes it's nice to enjoy these little moments of these games. I didn't expect myself to really be getting into another platformer, but you know, I mean, like, at least it's relaxing, you know? I don't know how I'm gonna reach that one over there. I noticed that the flower likes to kind of move out whenever you see that over there on the right side. Kind of, yeah, they get all big like that whenever I kind of run out of candle wax. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of candle wax at this point. There's 2 more to go. So maybe this is the monsters they were talking about, like the little children of the night or something like that. I don't know if I want to go over there though. Is there a candle over here? Maybe perhaps a little candle over here? I don't see a little candle over here. Yeah, oh well. We'll just go back. We don't have to get every candle. I don't imagine that it's really necessary for us to do it in the game. I don't really think that it has any kind of benefit to us besides seeing and maybe just achievements. I just want to see this journey. Children of the night glow in each stride. The flowers prick and bloom in flame. Ooh. That kind of sounds a little, like, dangerous. Oh yeah. That's very creepy. I wonder what happens when I touch it. Of course. I died. I was thinking that maybe it was gonna eat me or something like that. That's what I was thinking it would do. Eat me. Hey, I can see the lighthouse in the distance. So we definitely want to be very... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we are definitely going to want to be careful around here. Holy crap, that's kind of scary. Couldn't imagine a flower like that in real life. It's kind of right here between these two. Oh no, I got too close. Damn it. And again, walk through the flowers. Ah, look, the lighthouse looks so close, and yet so far. It's staring me right in the face, taunting me. Ooh. Yes. Very good. Hey. Oh, that was very dangerous. We have checkpoint. Checkpoint is always the bigger one. First time watching my stream, thank you. I appreciate you at least taking the taking the moment to actually, you know, see what I have to offer. Usually I do not play indie horror games all that much, but you know, once in a while I come across some new ones, and today was just happens to be a little new one. But I so far like this one a little bit. You know, I wish that there was a little bit of monsters in it. But so far, it's okay either way. I like it for what it is. the idea of it. Very simple. Look at all those flowers, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're retired? Oh. Well, I'm glad that you do enjoy watching gameplays, because I do quite a lot of them. Well, at least when I'm available. I'm not always available, because unfortunate to say I can't go full-time on streaming, so you know, that's gonna be a long ways away, but I try to do it as often as I can. Hey, I did not even realize that I got every single candle. But I try to do it as often as I can. You know, sometimes I'm tired though, and you know, never have the energy even when I'm off on my days, you know, so I appear randomly at this moment. But hopefully in due time in the future I'll be here more consistently, more often, because I really do enjoy it. There's 3,000 games, 3,000 or more that I have to achieve beating or playing before I can say that I've retired from streaming as well. It is a good stress reliever, isn't it? And thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. I hope that you'll enjoy all of the remaining videos that I have. Try to make a majority of them quite relaxing. You know, some games can be quite hectic though. Just a few of them. But yeah, they should be pretty relaxing for the most part. So I do appreciate that. And now... this one though, this one's really short. I think honestly, I could be happy seeing it as a one-shot take video for this game. So dark in here though, I have to be careful about how much candle wax I use, so I can't light it all the time, otherwise I'll die. We have a checkpoint, that's good. Did you see that? He's like right there, he's like right in front of me. Dang, I almost barely made it past him. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where I'm stepping. Look at the big flowers that they are. It's scary. The only thing that makes them scary is that they have the ability to kill me. We have one more candle wax we need to light up, and I don't know where it is. Oh, this one I can see a little bit. Ah, I couldn't see. Good thing there's not like a little cat trying to chase me and pluck my little candle wick. I forgot about that flower. Oh shoot. He was right there. I should have lit up the light. Yeah, if there was a little cat chasing me trying to pluck my candle wick, I think I would try to burn the cat paw. Get his little paw. And like, no touchy. No touchy. Okay, let's go over here. This time I'll try not to fall. I have plenty of candle wax to see. Hey. It's a little hard to see. There we go. Aha. So am I supposed to go to the right or am I supposed to go to the middle? Oh, it's to the middle. I see the little leaf. I did miss one of the candles, but I didn't know where it was. It was really well hidden if that's the case. Oh. The orchard hides beyond the vine. So it takes roughly Yeah, I would say about 4 hours to beat this game. If I'm at the end of chapter 4, at almost an hour into the game, and there's like, what, 12 chapters? It's about a 4-hour game. Although I'll be happy with just even 2 hours of it. Yeah, I could be happy with 2 hours. Or at least until I go to bed, or feel like I'm ready to go to bed. Oh, almost killed me. Stupid whatever the hell you are. Whatever that thing is. An empty little bulbous. I thought it was about to blow up. Yeah. Almost killed. Hey, yeah, roll. Get out of here. I mean, like, I would say the only spookiness about it is like the thought of dying. You're a little Candleman, and there's many opportunities for you to die from these objects, or even like the burning room of boiling room, where flame was coming out at every direction. And then there's these creepy flowers trying to frickin' poke me. Yeah, that's like the aspect of like horror. But I don't think that there's any monsters. There's not like an evil cat trying to pluck my wick or anything. Oh no, I couldn't see it. God dang it. Ah. I think it's more whimsical. Like a calm, meditative, whimsical kind of game. That's what I would say it is. It's just something that you would only play just to kind of pass time. Maybe if you're feeling a little lonely or bored. You know? That's what I think it is. No! I thought I jumped. I did. I thought I jumped. Well, at least we don't have to go back for that candle specifically. And good thing they give us plenty of lives per level. So that way if I die or anything like that, I can always, you know, not have to seek out the other candles. I can always just move on ahead and get a restorative on our candle wax. We gotta be careful here. Hey, try to bop me, why don't you? Trying to bop my head. Hey, I'm almost there. Hey. That one almost tried to touch me. Hey, look. What the hell is that? Look at that. It's like a small little starfish.
The distressed little candle has lost his way in the waters. Suddenly, a brilliant wave of ripples appears. Could this be the way?
Somebody's looking out for Mr. Candleman, whether it's the fairy godmother or something like that. She's like my fairy. Chapter 5, an extraordinary calm ocean. I can imagine it must be quite calm. I love like the little, you know, nice little music that plays. Makes the game really fun. Enjoyable. So what's with the jellyfish? Oh, they just light up the pathway. Little starfish light up the pathway while the jellyfish come up and light the way for us. I can imagine that this would be a nice little stress relieving game when someone has a bad day. You can just play this and have a nice little relaxing time, kind of like Smushy Come Home, or you know, Another Crab's Treasure, You know, those are the kind of games that just, you can definitely look forward to. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. But, you know, it's a nice little stress reliever. I have quite a handful of these kinds of games that are stress relievers. Although I've been very, what do you want to say, hesitant to play them because I didn't know if people were gonna like them or not. Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of games I actually hold back on playing because I didn't think that people would actually like them or enjoy them as much as I do, and that's why I kind of hold back on many of the games that I normally would play. But now I've kind of gotten to this point where I can kind of comfortably pick any game. I do try to do ones that people like, as well as ones that even I like. And that's why I do kind of like the rotations on the games, and pick them randomly, finish them, pick them randomly and finish them. And that way I can kind of like get a both balance on things that both of us, you as the viewer, me as the streamer, can enjoy, you know? Don't get me wrong, there are days where even I like to have a little chaos, like scary games or action games or, challenging games once in a while. But aside from that, normally I do like my calm ones as well. Even if they can be sad, because some of those calm ones can be quite sad. Like Omori. Omori is a really good example of a calm game that's quite sad. Almost borderline and depressing, actually. And then there's End Roll. It's called like End Roll. It's like another one of those kind of games like Omori or Earthbound. All like mental health illnesses and stuff like that. But it's just very nice to see those kinds of games once in a while. I definitely should get into some of those one day. I'll try to get to like maybe the end of chapter 6 at least. At least then I can say I've made it halfway officially through the game, and I can decide whether or not to do a part 2 for Candleman. Maybe on another night. I probably will do a part 2 for Candleman on another night whenever I feel like I need something, nice and relaxing and calm. A lot of the games I've been doing these days are quite calm anyway, Even Mirror's Edge, I was very impressed that I even didn't really have like a whole lot of stressful moments. I actually had a very, very relaxing, calm time with Mirror's Edge. Except when the cops were trying to shoot at me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, But when I started being able to shoot back, oh, the game changed right there. You guys messed up today. Oh boy. They should have never gave me the ability to use a gun in that game. Hey, we're almost at a checkpoint. I like these little jellyfish. It's kind of creepy, but at the same time, I like it. If it was real life jellyfish, though, I don't think I would be very comfortable being around them, though. I don't really like jellyfish all that much. I think they're very, scary. I don't know if I could ever touch one. Even if it's like on the safe side of the jellyfish, I definitely would not feel comfortable touching even the soft side of it. I don't even like touching starfish. I've touched a stingray before. Hell, I've even touched some very dangerous fish in my life. Not a jellyfish. I have been surrounded by them before, though. It's actually very discomforting. Yeah, jellyfish can be quite scary when you're surrounded by it in real life. You get more paranoid about the idea of getting stung, and it can be, yeah. I imagine that it would burn like crazy. Oh no, I don't know if I could ever do it. And yet here I am, here I am thinking about diving deep in the ocean on live stream and going into really creepy caves and all that stuff. And I am definitely going to be one of those people that probably ends up like getting really hurt out there. Although, you never know. Maybe I might be the Tomb Raider or something like that, and the next thing you know, I will not get hurt. It will always be a close call. Ah, we made it. The rugged rocks, they trip and slide. So Subnautica. I actually was really holding on to the thought of playing that game until I got a VR headset, because I really do want to experience Subnautica with a VR headset. Only problem is I don't have a VR headset, and you know, as much as I would love to be able to play Subnautica, you know, it's just the thing is like VR headsets are like for a really good one, like 600, 800. You know, now if you want like the, you know, the less, you know, the lesser expensive ones, sure, you could always go for that, but why do that when you can, you know, save a little bit more, get a better one, you know? That's what I want to do. I want to get a better one. Because I've never seen one before. I don't even know what it's like wearing a VR headset, except when I was at an arcade. I've never watched Subnautica before, though. If I ever did, I feel like I would spoil the game for myself, and I would rather just wait until I have a VR headset, so I've never seen anybody play Subnautica. I have played, like, Soma and a couple other games, but yeah, just I do have other games I've played that are similar to Subnautica, like what was that game that I played recently? What was that game I played that was kind of like that? Like I've played well, obviously Soma was like the closest to horror when it came to that. Although that game was quite frustrating. I kind of had a love and hate for Soma, because of the whole paranormal activity kind of got really irritating in that game, but you know, for the ocean part of it was actually quite creepy. And then there was Under the Waves. Under the Waves was a very depressing, very like heartbreaking kind of game that was also very creepy about underwater ocean. That one I definitely really actually liked a lot for it being a short, like 4-hour game or something like that. Under the Waves, I definitely might do a remake on it someday, but not anytime soon. Yeah, Subnautica, we'll wait until I get a VR headset. We'll see how it goes, you know? Right now, my biggest priority is trying to buy the Shure SM7B's microphone, because I don't really like using the one that I've been using. It's the Blue Yeti. It's too sensitive. It's pretty cheap, and it's not like the greatest. I've had it for a very long time, actually. Like 10 years, you know? Sailing into the night unknown. I'm actually very close to being able to get that microphone, though. The Shure SM7B and the what was that thing called again? The double SL or something like that, like a audio preamp. That's what they're called, preamps. That's right. I'm getting there. And then I gotta work on getting a brand new PC, so that way I can stop using this really old one that I've been using for a very long time. Be able to, you know, do any kind of game I want on the PC. Oh no. I missed it by barely a centimeter because I couldn't see the wall. The PC's gonna take a while though, unless I, generate the income for that one. I mean, that one's almost as much as a car payment right there. It's like 4,000 for that computer to get the one that I want to build. Creepy little jellyfish. I think it's about to disappear though. I don't know. Well, this one's coming back up, so we're almost there. Aha! Very nice. Now, I assume we want to go this way, right? To the right. Very nice. We don't have to get every single candle wax. Ooh. So I'm not too concerned about missing a few. Very nice. I do like all the sound effects in this game though. The water, the jellyfish, the ambience noise, the pretty colors. I can imagine this would be a really cool thing to see on a very big screen, like on the side of your wall when you're just trying to sleep or something like that, You just look at it and just kind of therapeutically watch it. I could definitely see that. Listening to the sounds and the noises. I was gonna jump, but I didn't make it. So we gotta be careful in case that the flowers are nearby. They'll go bloop on us. Okay, we gotta hurry up and jump over to the left one as soon as we can. We gotta jump over to the right one as soon as we get past this one. I don't know if I can reach the one that's over to the top right. I don't know. I've tried it, but at the same time, ooh, I actually made it. I made it. That one I almost jumped a little too soon. Kind of like that one right there. I almost jumped that one a little too soon as well. Oof. Oof. That was nerve-wracking. Beware of the fruits that float at sea. What do you mean the fruits that float at sea? The woods become a friend no longer. I don't think that the woods were ever a friend to begin with. Those flowers were trying to kill me. What are you talking about, friend? Oh, look at that. Look at the scary flower. Oh my god. What the heck? Yeah, you're telling me that they are friends no longer. They have not been a friend since the time I discovered them. Over a little bit to the right. Let's get this little candle right here. We only have 5 more to go. That's actually quite spooky, honestly. That's the one spooky thing about this game, is definitely those flowers. Hey. Oh, I made it to a checkpoint, thank god. Ha 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 ha. Oh my goodness. I booped the flower. Flower go disappear. We're almost at chapter 6, exactly halfway into the game, which means that the first video of Candleman is soon coming to an end. We have 2 more to go. We're almost there. Almost have everything. Although, I don't know how I feel about grabbing every candle. Oh, look. I almost didn't even see that one. Oh my goodness, look at all the flowers. Holy crud. Ah. Where's the other candle? Oh, it's on the top left corner. But it's like in a spot that I don't know if I can reach that. I am very impressed that I even jumped that. Hey, that was a really quick level. That was actually really not too bad.
Shrouded in deep woods is the entrance to the lighthouse.
Oh, we made it to the lighthouse already. We actually made it.
Under the guidance of flowers, the little candle hurries forth.
Oh,
to stop
I deserve to brush my hair.
Destination is finally in sight.
Thank you for joining for Candleman, and I hope that I see you again in other videos. Always feel free to look back at my old ones on both the live or the edited versions in the videos section. So thank you, and I will see you again. Enjoy your breakfast as well. The woods have become a friend no longer. The candle lives on as his will becomes stronger. We are on the final chapter for tonight's video, which is chapter 6, so we got 3 levels to go and we're all done. Rosy bushes bloom in the light. What do they mean by rosy bushes? Oh, very interesting. I like it. Oh, that's actually really cool. This is actually really cool. Look at this little one right here. Very nice. A lot of candles in this level. Lots of them indeed. I like the music. You can hear it. Little ambient music in the background. We want to go up there. Not just yet. I do want to grab this candle right here though, just before we do anything else. In fact, let's go grab the other one as well, because then we can have a little checkpoint. There we go. There we go. So how do I get out of here? Aha. I like his little squeaky boots. Do you hear his little squeaky boots? I never noticed his little squeaky boots up until this point. I don't know if it's been there the whole time, but I wasn't paying attention to his squeaky boots. Now you're probably like, oh, thanks a lot. Now all I can hear is his squeaky boots. Like SpongeBob. So how do I get that one over there? Aha! Very nice. We have 4 more to go. Almost there. Cool. 3 more to go. A very interesting way of how we navigate the game. It's Very cool. 2 more to go. Where is the other 2? Well, we have 1, but I missed 1. Ow. I thought I got them all. Maybe I just probably missed it back at the checkpoint or something. Almost had it all. Fallen fruits clear the ends. We have 2 more levels. And we have officially finished halfway in the game. Not too bad for what is almost nearly an hour and a half of exactly content. You know, for oh my goodness, for half the game. Little empty little things, whatever they are. Ah! Tried to run me over. There's those creepy flowers again. Hey look, the end of the level. Oh look, there's only 5 candles in this one. We've got 3 more to go. I can't see. I was surprised because I thought I fell through the ground. Got 2 more to go. Hey look, it's a checkpoint. So far back though. Ah, so there... it came back and ambushed me, ran me over. We shall go this way and get the final candle. Wait, that's not right. Where the heck is the last candle? Where did the last candle go? Oh, what does it matter? We'll just continue forward. Although, how do I... Oh, I get it. We need to cause the flowers to make a pathway. Like so. Like that. Yeah, like that. And then we have to make it come over this way. Like that. Eee! Ha 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 ha! Very nice. We have got all the candles for second to the last level of tonight. The fallen fruits clear the ends. Once an enemy, now you're my friend. By Ember's light, the groves revive. What's a grove? Ooh, should I go to the right? Let's go to the right. Is that a candle over there? Does that almost look like a candle? Can't really tell sometimes. Some of these candles are very well hidden. Aha, there is a candle over here. But how do I get up there? Well, I don't know, because I can't really see a path. I'm running out of candle wax, it's okay. We'll just continue forward. We have 1, but not 2, when I could have had 2. Creepy flower. You're lucky I don't burn ya. Could burn you right now. Set you on fire. Well, maybe we might want to go this way. This is really cool. interactive way of like how we have gone throughout this game. Wish that there was more unique things to come. Maybe some jumping fish out of the water trying to eat me. A little kitty trying to come and paw at me. Perhaps even like a cold, breezy night trying to freeze me to death or something like that. I don't know. Come up with ideas like that. And I can imagine that that would be a nice little spookiness. 3 more to go. I'm pretty sure I missed a couple though. 2 more to go. Yeah, I definitely have had to miss one. Dang, I almost got all the candles in this one. Very impressive, but yeah, you remember when that path split in the beginning of the level where it goes going left and one was going right? I chose the right one. That's probably the reason why. Because I missed the left one.
Having defeated the many obstacles in his path, the little candle at last reaches the lighthouse. But even he could not imagine what greater and more daunting tasks were yet to come.
What do you mean daunting and greater? Do you mean that the game is going to get harder? Chapter 4, 5, and 6, we're officially halfway into the game. All done. Chapter 7, an unwelcoming welcome. I did actually play Stray, although I'm actually almost tempted to redo Stray again because at the time that I did Stray, I did it like when I wasn't at my best quality videos or my microphone.
Lighthouse, answer me. How can I burn like you?
So I definitely want to do Stray one day again. One day. I even have a poster of it on the right side of my wall and a little keychain of little Stray.
Undeterred, the little candle determines to reach the top, where he would shine just as bright and brilliant.
I definitely would not mind. I actually still quite remember the playthrough a little bit, enough to be happy with doing it if I was to do it. There's a lot of games that I probably have to do some remakes on, so I definitely would not mind on doing that. Well, I mean, we've reached halfway into the game now. I mean, like, I personally feel pretty good about, like, this being a good, you know, stopping point to Candleman, because, you know, we've gotten the feel for what the game is and what it's about, and, you know, what our journey, our purposes, our purposes, you know, we know what we're doing. And I love the little interactions that happen in Candleman. It's really cute, you know. I wish that it had a little more like spookiness to it. Maybe, I don't know, enemies, or perhaps like it was meant to be like a horror game or something like that. Because as much as it tries to be spooky, it's more whimsically. You know, the only thing that's spooky about it is like, you know, the thought of dying, or perhaps maybe running out of candle wax. You got all these flowers and these creepy jellyfish and stuff. But aside from that, like, it's really only the environments that are actually spooky, not the game itself that's actually spooky. So, you know, that's the only thing that makes it a big difference from Little Nightmares. You know, obviously in Little Nightmares we can die from monsters and stuff like that. You know, this one is more of an environment kind of situation. You know, it doesn't make it bad. It just, I was having a little bit of a different, you know, thought of what this game was going to be like when I first jumped into it. But I still enjoyed it either way, you know. Like I said, if I feel up to it, I'll do a part 2. But honestly, like, I wouldn't even mind if it was just this one being a part 1. I mean, I can already kind of see where this game is going, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can too, you know. It's just going to be more platforming, maybe when we get to the end, we'll become like a part of the lighthouse or something like that, you know? So we'll see what happens. Either way, I had an enjoyable experience with Candleman, and I hope you had an enjoyable experience with Candleman as well. Give you a nice little relaxation, especially since we came from, you know, a very calm, enjoyable experience with Mirror's Edge. Both games now, Mirror's Edge and Candleman, are basically past their halfway points, and Candleman, I think I might leave it as like a one-shot take video for the indie horror game experience. And you know, if I ever someday maybe feel up to Candleman again, I'll definitely, you know, continue the game. But you know, for a couple dollars, it was actually pretty okay. You know, I definitely say it's worth a couple dollars. I can see the love and care that they put into the game. The love and care that they put into the game and its interactions, the music, the sound effects, so I appreciate that much. But that's pretty much it for this one. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Candleman. I hope you enjoyed Mirror's Edge. I hope that you've had a very enjoyable experience. I know that I'm not here as often, like Adim was mentioning, but you know, like I said in the last video, it's like, you know, I'm kind of restricted on the amount of time that I can put into these things for streaming games and doing the project and doing work, as well as even trying to have time for myself, trying to eat, take care, you know, stay healthy, relax and sleep enough, edit videos, watching TV or movies or stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff that I do, you know, research wise and everything. And you know, now that I'm kind of on the slower die down period of like, you know, my project behind the scenes, like, because it's at the final stages, it'll eventually, you know, go back and repeat the process. And really and truly, it's only the beginning stages of the project, as well as like maybe the middle process is where it starts to get the most work in. But you know, aside from that, it's like you know, the end stages, I mostly get to relax. And you know, it's really just my job those days. Back in the past, like I had 13 days back to back, 5 days back to back, 6 days back to back. Those are the things that burn me out, you know. And I've had the help of my friends taking me home and to work and stuff like that, so that's what really helped me to get through these weeks a little easier. And then I try to find time to spend with my mom, watching movies and stuff like that, you know, just to, you know, make sure that she's getting, you know, some socializing and stuff like that, you know. But in due time, once the project behind the scenes starts to become more consistent, I'll be able to free up my availability more, and that way you guys can see me more often, you know. Even if I was full-time, like I said, if I was a full-time streamer, I think I would still cap myself 3 to 4 days, no more, a week, because I don't want to have to burn myself out or burn anyone else out. I mean, when I do 2 videos per day, 2 to 4 hours, you know, about 2 to 3 hours per video. That's like 6 hours, even 4 hours in a single day. And if you times that by 4, that's quite a bit of hours, you know. Even for the ordinary person, that can be quite a lot. And that's the reason why I say like 3-4 days a week, I could definitely be happy with that. Even if it was just, you know, doing full-time streaming. You know, 3-4 days would be pretty good for both me and for you. So, you know, that's like the future expectation. Either way, I mean, like, I will always still, even if I don't do live streaming, like on, let's say I decide to do more gaming, like let's say I, you know, live stream 3 days a week, 4 days a week, and if I felt like still playing some games, you know, I would still, with a better computer at some point, because if I want to do 1440p recording behind the scenes, I would have to do it while I've got a better computer. So that will be a thing to look forward to, is once I have a better PC, you can expect that I'll be making like behind the scenes videos where I'm not on live stream, but I'm just making videos of content that I normally wouldn't live stream, such as like maybe, you know, sometimes if I'm like trying to get stronger in a game and I don't feel like spending the endless hours that it takes for me to grind, like let's say it's an RPG game, or if it's like Elden Ring where I need to get stronger. You know, those are normally things I don't normally like to live stream, is the lengthy process of me getting stronger in a game. Those are things that I could record behind the scenes and just upload the video for people to watch, you know, if they want to watch it. And then the live streams is mostly me trying to really, you know, push through the game, not try to spend too much overextended time on things like that. You guys know this by now. But, you know, some of you are brand new, and, you know, it's like some people just need a little recap on some of those things. But that's you know, what I would probably do, like I said. And once I come back, because I think I've, you know, gotten pretty far into Candleman. Once I come back, thank you, and I really appreciate, you know, hearing that, because it really does mean a lot to me to know that people do recognize the amount of effort that I've put into the quality and the audio and stuff. Like, I have to be very careful about like how close I get to this microphone, because even with the settings that I've done, it's a very sensitive microphone, and if I don't keep it at least a really far distance away from me, especially if I start talking a little louder or harsher, it can definitely be quite ear-piercing. And it has nothing to do with volume, because I've actually lowered the volume on the microphone. I've actually lowered the volume of like a lot of things actually, and it's just a very sensitive microphone. I've done the equalizer, and I've like really pinpointed where the spikes happen and dropped it, you know. I've done my best to work with this thing, but I've even seen big time professional streamers who have still used the Blue Yeti, and I've noticed the sound piercing coming through their Blue Yeti microphone even after they've compressed it and everything. It's just natural to happen, you know. This is not a very big upper quality microphone. It can only do so much, and the programs that are offered through it for equalizers are not that great. So, you know, once I get the Shure SM7B, that's meant for people that need to talk close to their microphones, sound deeper, warmer, for deeper tones, mid-tones. It's not meant for high-pitched noise people, and I don't purposely try to use a high-pitched noise pitch to my talking when I stream, so that's why that microphone would work good for me, but not for people like singers, you know, who do like high-pitched voices and opera music and all that stuff. It's not meant for them. It's more of a podcast, and I think that the sound of podcast works really well on a lot of the streams that I do, because my streams are very you know, relaxing tone, and that's what you want. I don't want them to be all chaotic and crazy and loud and obnoxious like some of these other people out there who have really built a reputation over being very obnoxious, and I just can't do it. I think, you know, honestly, like I said, with Candleman though, I think you know, I'm almost pretty much happy. Even just keeping it just a one-shot take on that one. I might think about doing a second video, but honestly, I kind of already see what the game is, and, you know, I think it's already good enough to cherish it just for that one-shot take rather than pushing it for a second video, because honestly, I can already see, like I said, where the story's going. It's a very simple game, and I don't really see much changes happening beyond what's going on already. It'll just be more different environments and everything, so I think I'm happy with Candleman being as is. You know, I do still have one indie horror game that I got off the PlayStation Store that I will be testing as a one-shot take. I don't plan to do any more than a one-shot take video on A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. You know, and aside from that, as for Death Stranding, you know, I know that I did a video on this one and it was absolutely humorous, but, you know, I can definitely kind of see where the storyline just doesn't quite hit so hard. for you to want to see the game all the way through, especially since this game takes apparently 30 to up to 70 hours to finish. And I just don't really see myself finishing 30 to 70 hours of doing Amazon deliveries. And honestly, if I was to do another video, it would only be just to kind of do it out of humor like I did the first time, and just maybe just to kind of laugh things out. But as for the storyline of Death Stranding and seeing all the rest of it, I just don't really see myself finishing the game all that thoroughly on it. So that's kind of why I've left it still here. I don't know if I will do a second video on it, but if I do, it might be random. It might just be for fun, and then after that, I think after the second video, I'd probably stop there. Because yeah, this is just not really one of those games that the storyline quite impactfully hits you. As for like other games like Silent Hill F, now that I'm done with Silent Hill 2 Remake, there's only a couple Silent Hills that are left remaining. So we have Silent Hill 1 that is actually being remade and confirmed to be remade. I have not played Silent Hill 1 since probably like 20 years ago. I actually almost have little to no memory about the first Silent Hill game, except the babies that were crawling and trying to chase you or creep up at you. But honestly, I don't really remember too much about the first Silent Hill at all. And Silent Hill 1 is being remade, and I'd rather play the remake, so I'm going to save Silent Hill 1 as the remake whenever it comes out in the future. And as for Silent Hill 4 and Silent Hill Homecoming, those are the only final two Silent Hills left to play. I won't be pursuing any more Silent Hills after that. As for Silent Hill F, I'm not gonna lie that the game is not Silent Hill, but do I want to still see the ending? Sure. I went through the game quite humorously, like in the first couple videos. I was really just making fun of the game because, like, honestly, the game is quite silly, if you ask me. I wasn't even scared at all in this game. It didn't creep me out the same way as other games. So I still might finish it, but I'll probably end up lowering the difficulty when I return back to Silent Hill F. Just so that way I can kind of push for the storyline, not have to worry too much about the difficulty, because some of the boss fights in this game are actually quite absurd. I remember one specifically where he was teleporting across from room to room in the bridge, on the bridge area, and it was so frustrating trying to beat up this boss, and he was just killing me, and I'd rather just play this game as an easy difficulty and just go through it, and that's what would probably make it more enjoyable, just like what happened in Another Crab's Treasure, which I enjoyed a lot more because of the lower difficulty. Revelations, I will be starting this on Saturday for those of you that have been curious. So I will be doing this. I will finish up the rest of the first Mirror's Edge. As for Mirror's Edge 2, I'll decide on when to probably play this in the future, but for right now I just kind of bought it because it was a couple dollars just to make sure we have it with us. Monster Boy, that'll come someday in the future. I did already one video on it, but I'll finish the rest of it later. Let's see, what else do we have? Oblivion, I will play naturally as time goes along, not really trying to push for it. It's really just for a time I feel like I need to experience some medieval fun. I've always gone through humor in that one. Night in the Woods is definitely, I'm waiting on this one to actually hit cheap, and I mean like really cheap, because it's actually quite a short game, but it's also very fun to me. I know it's not like super horror, but it is creepy, and at the same time it'll also emotionally kind of hit you, because this game is about friendship and mental health and emotional health, and just people that go through feeling like insignificant or lonely, or just people going through life, growing up. This is about a game about growing up, and about adult responsibilities, as well as like how society is, and expectations, things like that. That's what this game is really about, and I think it's very important for people to see this kind of game. So whenever this goes cheap, I will buy this one and we'll play it. And as for Child of Light, that will come in the future. Very good game. Kind of, takes a little, not that long to beat, and just very whimsical, fun. I really enjoyed my first playthrough of Child of Light when I did it behind the scenes, and I wouldn't mind seeing it again one more time. I don't know why I love Cat Quest, honestly. I played the first Cat Quest and I really enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was very adorable, very cute. But I think beyond the first Cat Quest, honestly, there's really no reason to really play the rest of Cat Quest like number 2 and 3, because it's really kind of the same game. It's just a little harder, but the first Cat Quest, I think it was a very enjoyable experience. It's like playing Pokemon for the first time, but after that, all the rest of the Pokemons are pretty much the same thing. That's kind of like what Cat Quest is doing. And if I ever finish Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'll do it little by little. I mean, you guys know that this is a standalone DLC, so it's not going to be a long game. I will start Bayonetta very, very soon, actually. Probably as soon as I finish Mirror's Edge. And I have Resident Evil Revelations, and I could probably do Bayonetta at the same time, and that way we can get that out of the way. For right now, since Candleman, I'm probably going to officialize it and say that it's probably just going to be a one-shot video on this one, so we'll get rid of it. It's always going to be there in my library because I paid for the game. But that's pretty much it. And then I have a lot of other games that I'm waiting on right now that I want to play, like Genji. Genji is an incredibly great game. If you really liked Onimusha, which I know that I have to redo eventually someday, the Onimusha series, and I have yet to even still play the third one officially as a live stream, because I haven't even played the third one as a live stream. I've only done number 1 and 2. But those were not really the greatest of quality, and I see it on the PlayStation Store right now. I can't even access it right now. But once it gets really cheap, I might, someday do a remake on those. But I will be moving on to Genji. Genji is a lot like Onimusha, only it's not about like darkness and creepy gore and scary stuff like what the first Onimusha was. It's a lot more on the lighter take of it. It's kind of like a Ninja Gaiden, but a bit like Onimusha in a sense. And I really enjoy Genji. There's only 2 games. They're both quite short, and the second one is actually right here on the PS3, and I really love Genji. Like, if you have not played this game or seen this game, it's actually really fun and it's very enjoyable. I can't wait to play that. So those are things like I'm expecting. I have tons and tons of other games on standby. Little by little I will get around to them, but with the release of these new games coming out, it's stalling all of these old ones, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I still find balance for these. So A Plague Tale Requiem, I love the first game. I think it's an absolutely lovely game, the first one. Very different. It was such a great game, very interesting. Second one, I mean, like, maybe it's just because I already had the expectation of there never being a sequel, that I didn't know if I was really going to ever really finish or even expect a second game to come out. And don't get me wrong, I love the characters a lot. I absolutely adore, Hugo and Amicia, and especially the alchemist kid. I just don't know if I'm gonna finish it though. There's like 2 major videos. It would take about 3 hours on the average to finish this game, and I just, I've had my fill from the first game, and I feel like the second one was kind of unnecessary. maybe someday if I feel like it for a rat infestation horror, I might end up finishing it. But honestly, it's kind of just a bit the same as the first game. It's a lot of the same play style, a lot of the same expectation about the rats. You know, it's not like any different. It's kind of like, again, like another Pokemon game or another Cat Quest game. It's just kind of the same game but extended even longer, you know. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna really return back to Requiem. If someday somebody requests that I finish it, I might consider the idea of finishing it. But you know, that's pretty much it. Like, all these other games are just kind of like whenever I feel like playing them. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. But if you guys are, you know, watching this, I really do thank you for sitting here to watch the outro as well as the games tonight. I'll be back, and I promise I'll finish up Mirror's Edge, and I'll finish up Resident Evil Revelations, and then we'll move on to Bayonetta. And hopefully by the time I finish those games, we'll see if I can finally move on to the wonderfully expected to be a really great game, Resident Evil Requiem, Poppy Playtime 5, and all the other stuff. So sound good? Alright, good night, and I will see you the day after tomorrow. So actually the day after tonight, because tonight I work and then I'm off on Saturday. So I'll see you on Saturday. Sound good? I'll see you later, Henning. Alright, have a good night, everybody.